Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to talk about the NASCAR Cup Series race that just ended at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Honestly, this race was really pretty boring. It was another Kyle Larson domination fest. He always seems to dominate here at Las Vegas, and it kind of owes him one from last year where he dominated, swept both stages, and I think Byron ended up winning on the last that race. I think it was Byron won it last year after Larson dominated. So Larson kind of got some revenge, I think, from last year. So it's gonna be a good year for NASCAR and all of their fans. I mean, it wasn't that good of a race. I thought it was pretty boring for the most part. I don't know if the finish was exciting, but Larson made the smart moves that he had to make to pretty much deflecting the air. But I thought it was a good finish. I didn't think anybody would even be close to Larson. I thought Reddick had the faster car at the end. I thought Larson had the fastest car for most of the race, but Reddick, I thought, had the fastest car at the end. He closed in, but really same shit, different year. It's gonna be another Hendrick domination. But last week's finish was good at Atlanta. I thought this finish was good. It's just Larson was able to hang on. He really dominated. 181 laps led, swept the stages, ended up winning the race. I mean, just the fastest car. He was really the fastest car all the way throughout until about the final, about 10-15 laps. But ultimately, he just made the smart moves that he had to make to win. So that's really the opening monologue here. So, I don't know. The season's been pretty good so far. Our first bad race of the year, probably our first boring race. Daytona 500 was good. Atlanta was good. Probably our first boring race of the season. Still more exciting than an F1 race. I'll tell you that. I mean, the finish was close. I know Larson dominated. That's the case with any sport like Max Verstappen, say dominates F1. But Larson dominated this race, but we still had a close finish. He was just able to deflect the air and end up winning. Cup Series field is really competitive this year. You got a lot of comers and goers. Like Carson Hocevar was running top 10, 15. Corey LaJoy was running the top 5 for a little bit. Noah Gragson ran up in the top 10. Just a bunch of different comers and goers throughout the field running the top 10. William Byron was able to get a top 10 after having that trash bag in his grill, cost him a lap. Had to just slowly drive his way through the field and really fought hard for the top 10. Honestly, that was a good, solid, I don't know if I want to say it's a solid race or a bad race. It was just kind of in the middle. I mean, the finish kind of helped it. Tyler Reddick did catch him, but Hendrick's won now 2 of the first 3 races this year. He just whipped the whole field the whole day and blocked at the end to help get the win. And Reddick went low because he went low to try to switch it up. He didn't think Larson would go low, but he did, and took the air off his car, and then the race was over there. He didn't think he would go low. And people are like, oh, aero racing. It's been this way for like 15 plus years. Or at least 15, 20. I mean, it's aggravating that. It's kind of aggravating, but that was good racing there at the end. I didn't think anybody would catch Larson, but I know he didn't need he changed his line low, but people are like, oh, why he changed the line? It's probably something to do with the fact that these people are probably sitting on their couch watching. But Hendrick paint scheme and victory lane twice this week. I mean, it was an absolutely brutal, boring race. I'll give it a 4 out of 10. The air kind of won that race at the end, but Reddick did go low to try and, because he thought Larson would go high. And his car had run good on the bottom all day. But yeah, but I probably still would have went higher. I probably still would have chose the outside there regardless. If you were fast today, you could pass. But if you didn't have speed, you couldn't pass. But probably out of the first 3 races, that's probably the most boring out of the 3. Because the first 2 I thought were really good. But the aero blocking was kind of lame there at the end. But Reddick shouldn't have got off the top regardless, because he was moving up there. But you can't, but it's kind of aero racing towards the end, but, yeah. But I'm still happy Larson won. I like Hendrick. But Dirty Air is horrendous, but man, it's been this way for 15, 20 years. But Larson feels like always being the most... He always wins the most boring races. It feels like. But he's a champion for a reason, and Hendrick's the best team. And they've won 2 of the first 3 races. So, I mean, you can hate all you want, but it was really Kyle Larson's day. And, Sweep Stages gets the victory all over Tyler Reddick. He pretty much dominated the whole race over Reddick and extends Chevy's win streak. It was just kind of a snooze fest, besides the finish. I wouldn't say it was a good race. I don't see how you can say it was a good race. I mean, yeah, there were some fun battles and a good finish, but that doesn't make it a good race. I mean, there was really a 5+ second gap between first and third for about 85% of the race. The finish and just some good battles throughout the field doesn't really automatically mean it's a good race. Kind of another 1.5 mile boring race. But this is a positive. The difference between first and third today was 30 seconds. The difference between first and third yesterday in Bahrain was 47 seconds. But that damn aero block robbed us of a special finish. But yeah, Reddick come up short. I mean, that race was just incredibly boring. Las Vegas this weekend was pretty boring, honestly. Trucks, Xfinity, and Cup. The only reason truck race was solid for me is because Raja won. Let's go over the notes here and then the results, and that'll be it. Because I gave my thoughts there. 4 out of 10. The only thing that was really good was some 3-wide battles here and there, the restarts, and then the finish. But the aero kind of ruined it, the aero racing. Stage 1, caution for Christopher Bell having a flat tire, and then caution for Chris Buescher losing the tire. Nut come off, he hit the wall. So 2 tire issues there in stage 1. I'm like, oh boy, we're going to have multiple tire issues. But after this, we really didn't have any. Until Corey LaJoie spun. Couldn't tell if it was a flat tire or if he just lost his own or got spun out. But then stage 1, Kyle Larson ends up winning stage 1. Stage 2, Christopher Bell spins. Had a rough day, got back to the top 10, fell back about 13th, 14th, and spun out. It's a rough day for the 20 team. Larson ends up winning stage 2, both first 2 stages over Tyler Reddick. In stage 3, not much has really happened until Corey LaJoie crashed. Like I said, couldn't tell if he had a tire go down or got spun. In stage 3, Larson and Reddick had that good bounty, and Larson ended up pulling him off with the dirty air. So Larson gets the win. Not really too many notes from this race. So let's get to the results here. Kyle Larson ends up getting the win. Tyler Reddick second, Ryan Blaney third. Their car really got better as the race went along. Ross Chastain fourth. Was in the top, had to start in the back, got to the top 5 or 10, got the speeding penalty. Got his lap back, and then took 2 tires and gambled. Finished 4th. Ty Gibbs 5th. Had multiple pit road issues, so getting to 5th is pretty good. Noah Gragson 6th. I think Ty Gibbs had the issue with the transmission or something. Noah Gragson 6th, so great finish for him. I had a really strong car near the end of that race. Mark Hicks Jr. 7th, Denny Hamlin 8th, Jay Logano 9th, William Byron rams out the top 10 out of the trash bag on the grill. Was a lap down, was able to fight his way back to get a tough 10th place finish. Dan Swartz 11th, Chase Elliott 12th, my boy got 12th. Good stage points. It's just saying the short runs were killer. Like, you just couldn't find speed on short runs. After that, it kind of just evened out. Brad Slansky 13th. Didn't run well all day. Somehow managed to 13th. Eric Jones 14th. Carson Hocevar 15th. Ran the top 10, 15 really all day. Great run for Carson Hocevar. Austin Dillon 16th. He did get to 8th or something at one point. I don't know what happened. Him fell back. Stanton, Ricky Sales Jr. 17th. Alex Bowman 18th. Daniel Himmert 19th. Josh Berry ran to top 20. Chase Briscoe 21st. Qualified 6th. Ran top 5 and 10 for a little bit. I'm not sure what the fuck happened to his car. John Nemechek 22nd, Ryan Priest 23rd. He was really relevant all day. Todd Gillen 24th, Michael McDowell 25th, Kyle Busch 26th. Had that pit road pill. He really fucked up his day. Justin Haley 27th, Derek Krause 28th, Austin Cindric 29th. Had a speeding penalty. Really ruined his day. Harrison Burton 30th, Cass Grawl 31st, Corey LaJoie 32nd, Christopher Bell 33rd. Yeah, rough day for Christopher Bell. JJ Elliott 34th. Noah Loss 35th, Zane Smith 36th. Rail Film 37th. Last place is Chris Buescher. So that's all I have to say for this video. So until next time, I'm out. Peace.